Hey everybody, it's Tracy here. This is video number 3 of the day. I know it's been a while. Life, of course, you all know that. My first video won't get posted until later tonight or maybe tomorrow because it's some albums that I made for a couple of my friends, and I want to get them the albums before I actually post the video. And I don't know if they'll hop over to YouTube or not and happen upon it. This is a junk journal I started creating probably about say 4 to 6 months ago, and in reality probably a year ago, because I bought them supplies. I'd see supplies, oh, that'd be cute, that would be cute, blah 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 blah, but I never actually started it, and I finally did, and I completed it about 3 days ago. It is a chunky little girl there. Who doesn't like a chunky little girl, right? It is 8 by 6 size. I made the cover myself just out of some chipboard. It has 5 signatures in it. I believe each signature has between 6 and 8 pages in it. And it started out being just a bee junk journal, and then I kind of decided to add some flowers to it, just because bees and flowers go together. I'm not sure if it's complete because I feel like it needs some more on the cover, but at the same time, I think it looks great. So on the front cover, I have these travel Scrabble tiles. I didn't even know that they actually existed in wood, and I found it, and I'm almost out, so now I'm on the lookout for more. This yellow and white ribbon is actually from one of my friends that I'm giving the albums to. My birthday gift, she did a bee-themed thing for me that turned out super stinking cute. And so I decided to incorporate that into that. And I still have lots of the ribbon left. I have a little paper doily here. And then just some lace and fabric. And, of course, ink. This here, I thought it looked like a honeycomb. It is actually barbed wire look. And I just frayed the edges up. And then I did the back cover as well. Well, the lace and the black fabric. And I love the frayed look. So I tend to do that a lot on my fabrics. I don't know how thick she is, but she's a thick girl. So we're going to go ahead and open up here. On the inside cover, I just took this little pocket, made a little pocket here. And this is actually from Simple Stories, I think. And it was a lemon album. I did a video on that a while back, but it had the bee page, so I thought it was very fitting. And this a little letter page pocket tuck, coffee dyed, and then some doily that this was actually a big chunk, and I just been cutting pieces off of it here and there that I picked up with some yard sales. And then, so I wasn't really sure about this fabric, but then I thought I kind of fit. And then I have just a little bookmark. I picked this pack up like at a thrift store or something. And more of that Simple Stories bee and a Tim Holtz paper clip. And then this was felt or flannel type material. Not flannel, but yeah, material that I fussy cut out. And then just some baker's twine. And just tuck that on there onto the Graphic 45 Let It Be line. I use that in here quite a bit, and I still have tons of it left. And then just a little bit of rickrack. And then, I went through my whole room along with everything that I had already purchased. So this is some stuff that I've had forever. And the more of the Let It Be with some brads. And then a little fold up thing, tag. And over here, this is one of my Kool-Aid dyed papers. And I'm not sure if you can see that or not. So it looks like a honeycomb. And it's actually this thing that I picked up at the Hobby Lobby. It's a silicone trivet for your kitchen. But I thought that would be perfect for the honeycomb look for my album. And so I just threw some gold ink on there. and just kind of laid it on there. I was like, oh, that looks perfect. Over here, this here is from the cover sheet, I guess is what you call it, from the Let It Be collection, Graphic 45, and it's just a little flip up, and then I put some ledger paper on the back of it, so it wasn't so plain. And then here I have a belly band. I didn't actually put anything in there. I mean, I guess you could. I guess it had to be really small, though. So a little belly band there. The last video I did, the Cafe Parisian, my friend wanted to see this one as well as that one. So I was like, let me make a video first. A little fabric, and then more of that Let It Be. And this is some Coordinations cardstock that I got forever ago from Joann's. And then this is some textured Coordinations, and it says, in a world full of roses, be a sunflower. Over here I have, this is that Tim Holtz, it's like wax paper, kind of. And I thought it was kind of fitting. I haven't really used it much, but it's with my junk journal stuff. And just put a little ribbon on there, some rickrack, and then another thing from the Graphic 45 collection. This ribbon here I actually pick up at the 5-quarter stores, like some of you still call it the Dollar Tree, on some coffee dyed ledger paper. I really love how this one turned out. And then more from the Graphic 45 line. And over here, this is, I coffee dyed this, and that is from a yard sale or thrift shop or whatever. I picked this paper up, I think it was at Craft Warehouse on clearance. Definitely check those clearance sections. And then more of the Graphic 45 popped up on some of that Coordinations paper. And then over here, just a little button that I had in my stash, and pop that up. And this is the center of my first signature with some more of that baker's twine from the 5-quarter store. More Dollar Tree ribbon. And then this little bee, he's a little cutie. I picked him up at Walmart. There's like 5 or 6 in a pack for another project, which I still need to do the tutorial on that. A friend requested. And he's a button, but I just cut his little thing off the back. And then, so I'm not sure that, well, this actually comes off of here. I picked this little guy up. I don't know if you can see him. He's not wanting to play. So I got him from Hobby Lobby when they had the Paper Studio line on sale. Picked up a pack of those, and now I need more because I used them all. That's just a little Graphic 45 paper. And then some sticker on some paper and a little brad. I love that sound, don't you? I'm not into that, whatever the ASMR or whatever they call it, but the crinkly paper is kind of cool. And then I have just a little cluster there with a chipboard piece and some doily and music sheets. And then, so there's this place down the road, well, not down the road, but it's about 45-ish minutes from my home. And I really need to go back there and check it out. It's kind of like a Ross, TJ Maxx, all over kind of thing. But they had their ribbons and whatnots on sale. And so I picked up some of this pom-pom, black pom-pom, but I didn't get enough. You can never have enough. And so I put that there. It was like 49 or 69 cents a yard or something. Really crazy cheap. I fussy cut that out, and there's a little tuck spot there as well. And then over here, another one of those cute little bees, and some of that, you know, the office supply box that you get pins and whatnot in. And then this little ephemera card. It seems to be stuck on my adhesive. There we go. So I just thought that was cute. Oh, my bee flipped around. Come on, bee. There we go. And then more of that Trivet ink stamping. Over here, I just have a little ephemera piece with a Tim Holtz paper clip and some baker's twine. And so that's the end of my first signature. My second signature, these are actually from the 5-quarter store as well that I got last year. I kind of hoarded them a little bit because they were so stinking cute, and they have 2 different sizes. And it's on a work basket magazine page. And then this is some of that ideology, the Tim Holtz ideology ribbon stuff. Why not throw it on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here is another that doily with the fussy cut bee. This is actually some wallpaper, and I picked that up at the Goodwill outlets, or my friends and I like to call the Diggets, because you have to dig. And then this paper is crazy old. It's from a Die Cuts with a View paper pad. I bought it like 2 or 3 times because I just kept using it all, and apparently I still have some. And then Fussy Cut Bee Original. And then again, more of that trivet inking. And Fussy Cut that. And I thought that was perfect because you got the honeycomb and the house and the honey. And then, so we flip it over here. And I have a little pocket with that wheel. And one of these little bookmarks that, like I said, I picked up at a thrift store or something. Thrifting. Always thrifting. And just a little bit more of that honeycomb trivet stamping. And then some more fabric. I have a huge, like, I swear it's like a 6-inch, 8-inch stack of fabric that I picked up just for this one album. And then I brain froze on all of it. It took me forever to figure out what I wanted to do. Like, for a year, I knew what I wanted, but when it came down to actually doing it, it didn't happen. More fussy cutting here. More of that coffee dyed ledger paper. And then I just went through my button stash and threw some of those on there with that barbed wire, honeycomb looking fabric. And then this here is that other size of the flower I told you from the 5-quarter store. And just some doilies and coordinations paper. Center of my second signature with another one of those cute little bees and a little ephemera card. Oops. There we go. And my bee is flipping around, but I guess he doesn't want to be seen right now. So this piece here is just like one of these cards, but I cut it in half. Just kind of make it a small tuck spot. There. And then more of that awesome ribbon from my girlfriend. And then this here, I think, is also from that shop I was telling you about, that the ribbon was crazy cheap. And then one of the 5-quarter store flowers. This here is from the cover page of the Graphic 45 Let It Be collection. I bought that a couple times too. I just really love it. Now this ribbon here, I got it at the Hobby Lobby, and it's a big old spool. And of course I got it on sale because I'm not going to buy it full price. And I lost it and I couldn't find it because I thought I put it with all this stuff. It took me probably a week to find that stupid spool of ribbon that I bought intentionally for this album. So then I just have a little music sheet with a paper clip and then more of that ribbon and some more fabric. And then more of the pom-poms and then some more Kool-Aid dyed paper. You can't really tell it's Kool-Aid dyed in the video probably, but, this is a 5-quarter store sticker with some rickrack, a little bit of fabric. And then these were some just plain white lace. And I finally was like, you know what? You need to use some of your distress sprays and your tattered angels because you haven't used them. And the tattered angels, I just counted, I got 17 of these little bottles at my Goodwill. And if anybody knows, I've always wanted them, but I didn't want to pay that shocking sticker price. And I found them at my Goodwill a year or two ago for like $6 for 16 bottles. So I snatched those bad boys up. So that's what I did here. Another one of those cute little bees on an ephemera, and it does fold out. And then this here is also the Paper Studio line. So I picked those up. and a little Tim Holtz paper clip. And just tuck that right on there. More of the fussy cutting. I think this is the most fussy cutting I've done in any album. And then that wallpaper, I just super love it. And on the back side of that work basket page, I just tucked one of these. I got this off of Shein, I think. A friend of mine told me about it. And yeah, they have a lot. You have to put in the right search word, though, because they mostly sell their clothing. More of that graphic 45. And I just folded that up and attached it to the back of that work basket. I put a little bit of tulle there with some of that lace and the bumblebee. And then another ephemera card there. More of the coffee dyed lace. And then over here, just a ledger page. And some fabric. This here I picked up at a thrift. No, I picked this up at a neighborhood yard sale. I had a hard time cutting these, but because people, this is a lot of work. But, you know, upcycle it. More of that trivet honeycomb stamping and some graphic 45. Now this here is, I don't know where I put them, but I have a whole bunch of them. I picked them up at the Craft Warehouse, and they were 98 cents a piece. And I don't know why, but I bought like 10 of them for some reason. I don't need 10 of them, but just painted him some yellow and spritzed some of the distress spray on there. And then a little doily and some more of that graphic 45, another little tuck spot there. And music sheet. And then this one is like probably one of my favorite fabrics that I picked out for this album. I think we're on signature 3, by the way. We might be. Yeah, we are, because this little yellow page right here starts signature 3. Somewhere in there. Anyway, signature 3. And I don't even know what that is, but I found it in my stash, and so I just stuck that on there. A little rickrack. And then more of that 5/4 store sunflower with the little bee. And the graphic 45. And then over here, again, more of that. I did this little flip up with the sticker on this. Awesome. I just really love how that turned out. My husband always leaves me coffee, not intentionally, but I'm going to have to do some more. More of the 5/4 store ribbon. I don't know if you can tell, but I cut that border off and it's kind of frayed a little bit there. And I like how the bee is right there. I thought that was perfect. Center of my signature. Love and be loved. And then another little tuck spot here. This is from that other page I showed you earlier. And just more of that. And then this is more of the Tattered Angels. It's this color, the whatever color it is. I don't even know what it's called. Do they have a name? Anyways, so this is a little fold out and just a little button with a tag that I punched in the Tim Holtz paper clip. This here says, "Just living is not enough," said the butterfly. "One must have sunshine and a little flower." Hans Christian Andersen. I thought that was so cool. Just more rickrack there, more of that ribbon, and pop that up. And then a little brad and a chipboard, another little cluster there. And this was a tag that I actually created in a group I used to be in, a moderator in, and it was a tag challenge. I did an alphabet tag challenge for the group. Had a lot of fun, and I still have some tags to finish, but I made sure I did some B ones. It's a little heavy for the book, but, and then a little rose, I don't know what kind of plastic or something. So that just tucks in there with some more of that awesome pom-pom. And then that's more of that. I think I still have a big chunk of it left. I'm not sure. So this I meant to flip out, but I kind of didn't think about it when I glued that number on there. So it kind of comes out a little bit. And then a plastic button, I think from Walmart. That's the end of that signature. I have 2 more left. These are from the 5/4 store as well. This ribbon is from a yard sale or a thrift shop or whatever. More of the Tattered Angels. And then the lace and that cute little bee. And another bee there. Love and Be Loved. And then this here, a friend of mine, she actually doesn't social media anymore, so I can give her credit, but you know what I mean. Anyway, she introduced me into this whole zipper thing. And so I just put the chipboard there. I feel like it needs something right there. But so this does unzip. And then I just put a little bit of that graphic 45 paper behind there. Just, you know, a little different. Why not? I don't know that you could really tuck anything in there, but you could try. More of the distressing ink on that lace. And there's a little tuck spot there as well that you could do. More of that trivet inking. And this one, I really like how it turned out. It's the Distress ink as well as the Tattered Angels. I kind of just sprayed it onto, you know, I put it on a piece of cardboard and sprayed it, and then I dabbed it with a paper towel. And then some Fussy Cut bees, Sweet as Can Be. And then this has a little tuck spot as well. Another one of those button bees. And another little cluster. This one I didn't use as much, and I kind of wish I would. It was a honeycomb fabric, so I have a lot of that left over. And then I think that was probably the last little button bee. Yeah, there's 6 on a card. And then just some more of that Tim Holtz paper and the ledger paper. And I didn't think about it when I was spritzing that, but I kind of like how that looks. I was like, at first I was like frustrated, but then I was like, yeah, whatever, it looks great. And then this is popped up with some pop dots. Life is Beautiful, Buzz, Buzz, Buzz. And then Queen Bee. When I was flipping through, making sure I had everything done, I went back and I added that just probably like a day or two ago. And some more little tuck spot tags. And then flip it over and just a little sticker there. Whoops. And then another fussy cut. I did so much fussy cutting. I think that's why it took me so long to do this album. Okay, and then my last signature just says Buzz, Be Yourself. And this, I wanted to use this in the book, but I wasn't sure where, and now I know where. And it says Hello Sunshine. Some little chipboard with some buttons. And just be yourself. I almost didn't put red in this. And then I thought, well, that kit, the Let It Be kit, has a lot of red. So I kind of had to go with it. I just took a little sticker and put it right there on that doily. And then one of those 5-quarter store sunflowers. Hello Sunshine. And then this, I fussy cut the top off there. More of that awesome ribbon. And this, I'm not sure where I got it at, but I really like it. And I wish that I had gotten more of it. And then this is the same thing, that saying that I said before, just living is not enough, said the butterfly. One must have sunshine and a little flower. And then I wanted to do like 2 little pockets, but I wasn't sure how. I think it turned out pretty okay. Let It Be. And then these 2 little tags right here. And over here, another, the 5-quarter stores and the Walmart and the ledger paper. And then this was actually a lot thicker. It was probably like clear out to here. And so I had to cut it down quite a bit because I thought that was too much for the page. And then I love how this turned out with the colors. And then more fussy cutting here. And then I just took one of those little banner stickers and put the little honeybee on there. And did a sticker on the back as well. A little tuck there. I don't know that you could really tuck it there, but it still turned out kind of cute. And then more of that lace. And then this here, I just kind of tore around the edges. And then the last inside is the fabric with a Life is Beautiful. And then a little pocket. Now on here, everybody always asks, what is a junk journal? And I seen somebody had posted this somewhere. So I have it written down up here, and I just thought I'm going to start putting it in my books. And it says a junk journal, a book which is often made through found and recycled materials to be used as a way to collect and record memories, thoughts, ideas, and inspiration. And I thought, I'm going to start putting that in my books, because if I do events, people are like, what is a junk journal? What do you do with a junk journal? Well, now they'll know. And then I just put some of that Tattered Angels on there, and I thought it needed to be torn edge, because a junk journal is recycled materials, right? So anyways, like I said, that's a chunky little girl. It took a while to do that video, but I really like how it turned out, even though it did take me, 4 to 6 months to create. I just want to say again, like I always do, thank you for subscribing, commenting, big thumbs up. Hope your day is going great, and I'll see you next time. Bye.